small platform, I was asked to talk about my experience at Carondelet, and I'm one of the few black people at Carondelet, so it was hard for me because I struggled to find who I was and trying to fit in, because not many people look like me, so I always tried to conform to what people thought I should look like with the long hair and blonde and everything. That just wasn't who I was. So recently I decided to, go with my natural hair and be more of who I really am. And I started embracing who I really was and accepting that I wasn't ever going to have long hair and be like any of the other white girls in my class. And that being natural is also beautiful. And I know a lot of other
I would say for me, what Kairos meant was getting to step back from the busy life that we have in high school and getting to look at the relationships that we have, the relationship with ourselves, the relationship with the girls in our grade, and also our relationship with God, and just seeing how He works in our lives, how He's worked in the past and how He's working now. And so Kairos was really like an experience where you can just go and you have time to reflect and listen to other people tell their stories, and you can realize everything that's going on in your life and just see how lucky we are, how blessed we are, and how loved we are.
I think for me, in addition to that, Kairos was a good reflective process, but it also gave me a chance to see the kind of person who I want to be going forward. I really got to reevaluate the relationships I have with God and the people in my life, as well as how I feel about myself and like what's going on with me. And so knowing that and going forward, I know the things I want to do with my relationships with the others around me, my family especially, with God, and I kind of know who I want to be in the future.
So in campus ministry, we often try to incorporate leadership, service, and community into each event, such as liturgies and prayer services. We really want to get the community involved, and not only to help educate other members of the student body, but so that we can learn ourselves. We learn about the gospel values, first of all, and just straightforward, what does God say in the Bible? What does He want us to learn? What does He want us to share with the world? And we take that and we say, how are we going to spread His word? How are we going to take that and show our sisters here at Carondelet how God loves us so much. So for just about every liturgy, we have sign-ups saying, please join us in celebration. This is a celebration of God's love for us. So please, bring forth your talents. One liturgy we had someone playing the harp, which was amazing, and she got to share her gift with all of us in a spiritual environment. We have people, liturgical dancers. We have people doing readings. There are so many ways people can participate and share their gift with others and share it with God.
While many teens are posting music videos and shopping experiences, this one is about an effort to change the lives of migrant workers in the Salinas Valley. It centers around a program created by a high school student named Elise Cronin, who's created her own nonprofit group to help these people.
Our goal is to remove all the environmental barriers inhibiting the children from obtaining a high school education.
Elise came with a group a couple of years ago and was very touched by, the families that live here, and particularly the children.
I just knew that it wasn't done and that work needed to be done, and 4 days wasn't enough to fix the issues.
And so Elise created a nonprofit called Running with Love, providing nourishment, then clothing and supplies to keep kids in school, literacy through books, and mentoring to inspire them.
And in November, we brought down turkey dinners for Thanksgiving, and one of the dads said, I always dread Thanksgiving because the week after my kids go back to school and they always have to write a paragraph or a little paper on Thanksgiving dinner, but my kids never knew what that was. They never got to have one.
How much space do you have on the bus?
45 seats.
Elise has taken Venever to a new level, one of commitment and action. And in May, she'll take them to the city to open up a whole new world to them.
They've never been to San Francisco. They've never seen a high-rise. They've never been in an elevator. So we're going to take them to the Exploratorium, we're going to take them to an office building, sit in a boardroom, and then we're going to talk to CEOs and people like that. And they're going to go up and down the elevator, look out the skyscrapers, and just be experienced to things that I was blessed to be experienced with in my childhood, but they have never been experienced in theirs.
You know, the commitment that she has and the love for the children, it's become a family event.
All because one young woman was exposed to a world beyond her own and set out to change it, to have an impact. And she's only just begun.
These are the people that we really do make an impact on, even though they may be small or big.
I'm Michelle Koski. I am an alum, class of 1998, and I've been teaching here on Carondelet campus for the last 5 years. I guess one of the reasons why I returned to Carondelet and am now an alumna teacher is integral to the mission statement of integrating gospel values in our daily lives through service and leadership. As a student here, I participated with campus ministry, I did service opportunities, and now as a teacher, I can mentor our students in the mission statement, in service and leadership, with opportunities like Venevere and the Easter mission trip to Mexico, leadership opportunities through yearbook, company, and all the plethora of opportunities here on campus.